Okay. So yes, we are going to start with we did gold, we analyzed gold. We're just gonna go to monthly only to recap what we did last time. So if you remember with gold, what we spoke about this movement. If you still remember. Okay, let me just try to make everything fit. Okay, so we saw this movement and then wave one tend to give us our WX, Y for wave two, and then wave three, ABC for wave four. And then we saw the market move out for wave one, wave two, and then we've got our wave three. So now we are doing our wave four. So want this part now. Let me go on weekly. So this is the part that we want, this one. So remember, we said that we saw one, WX was for two, and then three, and then this can be four, but we said we now use elimination and the principles. And so the principles, they tell us that if it's an impulsive wave, we have to respect its highs and lows. But you see this move up, it was not respecting its highs and lows. So by then, it eliminated the principle of becoming what? An impulsive leg. So it became a correction. So it was a correction of what? Of wave four. So this becomes our A, and then our B for wave four, and then this is our C. So by that, and then we realize that the market now is in the ranging zone. So we saw that the market is in the ranging zone because A, B, C to give us A, B, C to give us B, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give us what? To give us C. So this formation, for those who know the principles of Zero, this it becomes what? It becomes a 3, 3, 5, and then a 3, 3, 5 is what? It's a flat. So now we're expecting an impulse up. Okay, we go to daily. Okay, so on daily, we also, like I said, we saw that this market 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it ended up with a diagonal for 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E. This market was going down there, but it was going up. So there was a divergence. That's why we got this movement breakout. So by doing that, we complete 4. So this one will get our 5. Let me see something. I want to put them in their order. So this is the E. This E lies from the A, B, C, D, E to complete this leg. And then in completing that leg, it gives you what? It gives you this 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in doing that, it gives you leg C. And then in completing leg C, it gives you a flat for wave 4. Okay, so now the market went out exactly as we, if you remember, we were posting this movement, like don't miss out this movement, patient space. And then we said we buy on breakout, so it broke out, first impulse, and then it retested on this level, okay, which is correct. Okay, so now we go in H4. This is where we are currently. Okay. So from here, okay, let me just correct this. Okay, so from this point now, what happened now? We saw the impulse, the market went out, and then now there's a little bit of a correction here. And then I said to you that, so what is that? There's a possibility, there are two ways that this can go around. The first one it can be a breakout and expecting a retest. But the second one, if you remember what I said to you, these moving averages, they also act as support and resistance. As you can see, the market has been rejected ever since. So the secret behind this, if you're to go on a sell, this it has to be your first confirmation. Whenever they cross each other, and then after crossing each other, they fail to break. That's the confirmation of the trend. So meaning that there's a change of direction. Then we go down. We went down, and then they came again. They failed to break. They bounced again on the trend moving averages, and then they came again. There we go. But this time around, they broke it here with momentum. That was a very big momentum. They went up, and then currently we have a signal. But in this signal, we are not yet sure. This is a signal. It's not an end. It's a signal that there is something that is about to happen, a change of direction. So what we do now, we now use the price action method. So what is our price action method? There we go. So, okay, so what are we expecting it might happen? So we are saying that these guys, they broke out. Of course, number one. So in this can be the retest, or this wave one is still not yet completed, it's still going up. But if it's completed, what are we expecting? We are expecting these guys to correct for wave two. So that will be your breakout and retest. And what is the zone for wave two? We expect it in 1.8%. This zone. So meaning to say we might see a spike in this zone, and then they'll go up. Okay. Or how do you trade this? So let's remove this. Or what can happen is the possibility of this. This can be this correction, and then now, which means the levels that you have to keep your eye open at during NFP is this one. As you can see, the market, it seems like it's a little bit respecting this zone. So meaning to say, if they hold this area, we are buying the break above. When they break above this area, you buy above here, or if they fail to break, when they break this below, they are coming for this zone, so you can scalp it into this area. It depends with what type of trading are you looking for to do. But as of me, I prefer to follow the trend. So what am I going to do? If they break below, I'll wait for them to come in this one and I'll retake it from there. But if they break above, so now you go to H1. So this is what we have in H1. So now we are saying that when they break, so there are two scenarios there with this correction. This can be your X, meaning the previous wave. This can be your A, B, and then this can be your C. Because in that they formed A, B, now they formed C, D, E. This is in a triangle way. But remember, like I said earlier on, we saw that the correction which was happening, it's a 335. There we go. There's another 331. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is happening. So meaning that this is another 335, and then what are we expecting? We'll be expecting also a break above. So if they break above this area, these are now for those who trade 15 minutes time frame. That will be your entry here. So your entry on 15 minutes close above this area, and then you buy. And then when you're scalping, your first target is this one. And then from there, break above this zone. As a swing traders, we buy and go for long term. But normally, this is my executing time frame if I'm to trade. So I'm looking at this. This is what I'm looking at gold currently. So this is your gold. Okay. So if there are questions, please you can type them on that chat box. Then I'll come to you. So we are done with gold, and then let's go to the dollar index. We never updated this. So I'm gonna go back again to where we began so that I'll update everything. These charts, we have been doing them for the past 3 months. I don't know how long you've been analyzing together, but yes, as you can see, they don't change. The market just respect. So with this, we saw, and remember we say that something like that. Okay, there we go. Let me try to so that you can see. So this is what is happening. There was a correction there, wherever this wave weight was coming from, and then there was a breakout here. But how was this breakout formed? That's what we want to see. So this breakout, it was formed. Let's go. Right, it was formed from here. After finishing this Y, they came and gave you strong one, WXY for 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then they took long on 4. Now they are doing 5. So for you to get wave 3 projection, I remember I told you that we use what we call the Fibonacci 2, and the Fibonacci 2 will give you the levels to expect. So we come here and take this 2, and we measure from this point to that point. I'm just going to put it somewhere there. Okay, so you're taking this low to that high, and then this is correction. The correction came in the 88.6% zone, which was the deepest. That's what they call the stop band zone. And then what's our target for wave 3? Our target for wave 3 is this one. Sorry, this one was this one using this Fibonacci 2. So meaning to say, whatever they did above that, that was an extension. If you are to check on a lower time frame, they came and retraced a little bit with this candlestick here. This candlestick here, because to hit the target and they retrace. So this is what they confused a lot of people here. They thought like now the market is going, and then they went 2 more. This is the third one that they are constructing. They went 1, 2, 3 up. Okay. So we were complete with wave 3 target. So we know that now we're trading on an extension on wave 3. So what are we expecting? We're expecting a wave 4 correction. Okay, so that's what we're expecting. This is the dollar index. Okay, so when we're expecting the wave 4 correction, how do we measure it now? Now we measure from that point where our 2 comes, and then to wherever our 3 is going to end. Assuming that it's going to end with this high. I want to see it this high. Okay, assuming that this is going to end. So where is our 4? Our 4 comes in line in the 38.2%. Sorry, let me be by mistake, something like that. So our 4 is the right thing that I did there. Let me see. Okay, somewhere there. Okay, something like this is what we have. So our 4 we expected in what? 38.2%. This is the zone for our 4. We're gonna take it from that low. Okay, so this is the zone. Actually, the whole zone is this one. Let me just give you the whole zone. Okay, so that is one for wave 4. So what is it one for? Okay, this one I just wanted to show you that there was a retracement there, but it's fine. Another wave 3. So we're expecting this market to correct into that for wave 4, because now remember we have 1, 2, 3. So we're expecting 4. We need 4, and then we push more up for 5. So we're still in a buy trend. But currently we are correcting. This is a monthly time frame, something that is going to happen for a long term. Like it can happen maybe 3, 4, 5 years. We don't know yet, but it's a long term view. Okay, and then we go now to weekly. And then on weekly, let me remove this. So on weekly, let me change this color so they won't confuse us. I like that color. Okay, so this is one for remember. So on weekly, what are we seeing on weekly? Now you also have to pay attention to what? To the candlestick formation. So this candlestick, you can see the open the spike. Okay, and then in doing that also, if you check from this point to that point, this market was going up, then uptrend. And if you check on the RSI, it's coming down. So RSI, it means relative strength index. What does it mean? Whatever that is happening on RSI is also happening here on the, it's like a line graph. You see, check this price here, this price there, retracement, up, up. So the moment they're opposed, like this guy is going up, then this guy is going down. That's what we call divergence. So it's a sign of change of direction. And then you also check with your candlestick formation. Okay, that's what we see on weekly. Okay, so then we go down to daily. Now we are on daily. So what are we seeing on daily? Okay, on daily we observed that we forgot to talk about this. Let me go back. Oh, so I'm not on daily, I'm on H4. Okay, well, here we are on daily now. So we are done with this. Okay, yeah, we want to do this part of this 5, the inner 5. I hope you guys are following, because if you can follow this step, you'll get it right. So you can see from there, that's where the wave begins. The market has been respecting its highs and lows. And then when we get here, this is where the divergence begin to be formed. When we got there, so this was our first high, and a first correction, another high, second correction, another push up, then third correction. So what happens now? Remember, an ending diagonal, it also moves in what? In a 3-3 wave. So it's 1, 2, 3 to give you 1, 1, 2, 3 to give you 2. Okay, so this is what is happening here. So what is happening? You can see there's a strong support in this area. So now, what we're expecting? We're expecting the market, of course, it had to break out in this channel. Oh, it was supposed to break out first. So when it breaks in, it's also correct inside. When it retraces inside, because now the momentum is when they break out, they're just going. Okay, so let's go to H4. So now on H4, we're dealing with this part. So if you remember last time what I said to you guys on the previous webinar, I said that we are expecting this market to break out here and then retest exactly what they did, and then to come in this, of which our target was supposed to be this high. It was supposed to be our target. So in doing that, that will be a breakout retest. And then what are we expecting? We're expecting the market, if they are to respect this. And also, we have to note something here, notice something here. There is a great, this is what we are getting here. All right? Okay. So currently, the market, it's not, it's in the 38.2%, of which is very correct, because it can be that this was 1 and this was 2. So if it was like that, then we have to take it from this point. Sorry, yeah. So it's in the zone of 61.8%, which is this one, which is very correct. So this is 1, 2, then this is a 3. So and then this correction, you can see that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But of which we'll talk about it on a lower time frame. How we're gonna get this entry. So currently we are in this zone. So but if the worst yet to happen, they will spike up here. Correct. Meaning to say they will be respecting this, all of this channel. Okay. So with all this, now how do you get entries? Someone might ask. We get entries when the fundamentals like this day, those big fundamentals are the ones which drive the market. So the market will hang in there waiting for that drive. Like what is it is doing right now? It's hanging in there waiting for the drive, waiting for the drive. So the drive, it means they'll come in impulsive wave. An impulsive wave, it means it's what? It was those huge movements of the market, like the market will be jumping. Okay. So how are we gonna trade this? We go now on H1. So we are on H1. And it's making. Yeah, I just need to increase it. Okay, so now on H1, this is what we have. How are we going to trade this? So we've got this. We have this from this point to that point, right? Let me change it to right. Okay, this is the first trend that we have. And then we have this one from there to there. Okay, and also remember what I always say to you guys. Make sure that you have the confluence whenever you take a trade. You don't just take a trade, you have a confluence. So what is happening? Check here, the RSI is going down, and then here it was going up. So there is a high potential of you to what? To drop. But how are we gonna trade this? We'll trade this breakout of this area. This is another strong resistance zone which is being formed here on a small time frame, but we know that we have to go down. But where is our entry? So our entry is going to be confirmed today, because they might come and say 1, 2, 3, and then they'll come for 4 here, they'll fail to break, and then they go up again for 5, then they'll come and break. We go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then out. Or they will form 1, 2, 3, which is also okay, and then out. So your first entry to that point, if you miss it there, then your other entry is breakout below that area. As I said, on gold, same applies here. For those who will be scalping, this is your target. If they break here, that will be your target. So for swingers, is to wait for them to break below this area, and then we get in a trade. Okay, so on Nasdaq, also, if you remember, we spoke about this guy also, and I said to you, they are coming in this one. I even posted on my statuses, and then check what they did. They came in that zone. So this is a very clean momentum that they are creating here. Very clean. So what are they waiting for? They are waiting for that drive. They are waiting to be driven. Check how this market has been holding. Breakout to show you that, okay, I'm about to go. Then for the, the last 2 days, they are correcting in here. And they came in the 78 zone that I marked on our previous session. Yeah, that's where they are hanging in there. So how are you going to take it? Same applies with this guy. You're going to take it, or you want me to go to them? Let me go back again, because some people, they didn't manage to join. I always start on the monthly whenever I do my analysis. I check the market from the very bigger picture. Okay, with this one, I started on weekly because there was not much data about it. It was more visible on the weekly. So on the weekly, this is what I saw. I saw that, okay, this movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, then end up getting our 5. So our 5 gives us a complete. So in giving us a complete, what are we expecting? We're expecting this wave. Remember, I told you about this. This is how it happens to that point. So we're expecting the market came in the zone, 1.8%. Okay, so this, okay, number 1, that's what we have to pay attention to. And also number 2, what happened? If you have to check with these legs, I'm updating now. From there to there, there to there. Let me just leave this one. I'll put it back, this one. I want you to consider this point. This point, this is how you see reversal. You notice, if you notice this, and this is lower than this. So this is inside, and then the market is going down. But if you check on the RSI side, the market is going up. There is a reversal. That's the reversal that you notice. And also they came in the zone. So we have 2 confirmations, which are called confluence. Okay. As the reversal you saw it. And also the first retracement was this one. And then the second retracement level is that one. Okay, so this is what you get on your correction. So you get your 1, get your 2, get your 3, get your 4, get your 5. In this correction, so you have 2. Okay. So it's on daily. And then now on daily, you notice that okay. Let me remove this. I'll show you the targets that I was in. I'll show you everything today. Okay, so now on daily now, what did we notice? We noticed the same formation, check the same similarity. We for this high low, and then for that one. I will label this one, don't worry. We have this. Okay, this is the inner one. Let me remove it. So in having this, you can see also it's inside this what this correction, right? What's happening with this two? I'll see it. Okay, in that way. So this leg, this whole leg, how do you have to take profit? So now you measure from that leg down to that one, to that part. And remember, you take profits, like I always say. No idea opposite side supposed to be this one. Okay, sorry. Let me start again. So it's from there to there. So your take profit zone, remember always your take profit zone is 61.8%. That's your first target. That's your first target. Your first ever target is the 61.8%. So let me note down the 61.8. So my 61.8 zone is this one. Okay. So also notice that, let me go back to my red. Okay, notice also that in doing that, this is great. It's completing this leg of this channel. So they're gonna come and test this one. And this is a strong resistance of this channel. It's called a trend line resistance or support. You get those ones, support and resistance of a trend line. I'm left with 10 minutes today. I didn't have much time. And then we're expecting the market to come and test today as well. So something like this. So we're expecting the market to come and test it, and also we have this moving average confirming. Okay, so that's your daily. I think I'm going to end here, unfortunately, because of time, but the rest we'll do them next week. But I believe you got an idea of what we're going to do. So since we got the target, we don't need this anymore. So what are we waiting for? We are waiting for the market now to give us that breakout. So when the market breaks out, your target now, it becomes this area. Don't be greedy, that's your target. The worst part you can do is to know that this zone, you can aim for this high. And then you can take also from that one. Okay, so is this area, this is your target for your 5. So by doing that, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the 4th correction. So the worst that they can do today, the worst that they can do is to come back and test this low, which is also correct. They can come and test this low. This becomes a corrective leg. So we give A, B, and then we come back to test for C. And then they'll go. If they are to respect, they will do this. So this is the worst. But the best that they can do is to break here. So you buy above here. You buy above because they're gonna automatically break this area. So your entry is now on 15 minutes. Your entry is on 15 minutes. If you have to trade this on 15 minutes. Your number one entry is above this area. Above this area. I'm just gonna show you your that's the number one entry. But the entries they are more clear on each one. Let's go back to each one. It's above that area, and then the other entry is also above the area. So remember, with these entries for scalpers, that's your what? That's your target. Okay, this is what we're doing. So if you miss it here, if you miss it, let's say below there, you will buy it above here. Or if they come here, you know automatically you're gonna take it there. But if they break, your entry is there, then your target is there. Then after breaking above also, that's your another entry until you get to that area, which is the swing area. Okay. So yeah, this is where I'm ending today. Any questions? You can unmute yourself and we can continue with the question and answers. We are left with 7 minutes, 6 minutes. So let us unmute ourselves. Let us unmute ourselves and ask questions if we have any. Okay, we don't have questions. Okay, it's okay. Any contribution? Anything that you didn't understand? Anything that you want to understand? I'm left with 5 minutes. Let's talk, guys. Don't be afraid. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Just say anything. Sheriff, 1 billion. Yeah, I see you, my brother. Talk. 1 billion. I'm waiting for you to talk to me, my friend. Okay. Otherwise, all the best, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to hear from you. Those who want to talk to me personally, you can text me on WhatsApp. And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe and follow all these webinars that we've been doing ever since. And I believe from there you will learn and pick up a strategy from us. But otherwise, all the best in trading today. And keep your eye on those spots that I told you. Keep your eye and make money today, please. Okay. Goodbye.